Hey everyone, welcome to my shop, also known as my living room. I recently got rid of my couch and rearranged my sewing supplies, and I'm still adjusting to all the changes. I don't know if you've ever reorganized and found forgotten projects, but I definitely found a few. And rather than be discouraged by them, I'm actually inspired, to finish them. But I do have to sew for my Etsy orders first, and it's been an unusually busy week in the shop for custom orders. And I thought I'd show you what I created for my clients. So let's take a look.
This is the first order that I am shipping out today. It was two dolls that were exactly the same measurements, height and weight. So they're 11 inches and they should weigh, let's go, perfect. Then I pack a box with tissue. And here are the babies. They are in these drawstring bags for storage and for during commutes. So those go in. I like to leave them a little note on the invoice. And on the back are pictures of the doll, and then with the weight included. And that goes in the box. This one was another 11-inch, 1 pound, 4 ounce. I did the two that were 4.8 ounce, the 1 pound, 4.8 ounce. This one was just 1 pound, 4 ounces. It's tan. I didn't get a story on this one, so it's going in a neutral drawstring bag. And then this was also on the order list for today. This one is a 9-inch. Let's give it a measure. 9-inch. And they want it to weigh 510 grams. So there's grams. And here's where I have a problem. It's 330 grams. The thing is completely full. So I have to make it again. And I'm going to widen the legs and see if I can get a little more weight in there. And I might even bring the belly out just a little bit, because that's a lot of weight in that tiny little thing. It's bigger than they normally are at 9 inches. The pattern pieces for a 9-inch doll are really small, so I find it easier to use a pencil and draw it on the fabric and then sew it like this and then cut it out. Jeb. And the second one is 401, and I still need another 115 grams. So for the third try now, I'm going to try making the head a little bit bigger. So round 3, here we go. Now I have the third try here. It's a little bigger, but still it's completely stuffed with sand, and it's only coming up to 487 grams. So I still need 20 more grams in this thing. And then this was the final doll. The head is a little bit bigger and the legs are a little wider. Let's check it. It should be 510. Dang it! Okay, 510 grams. You can see I have 3 others here. These were the ones that wouldn't fill. And if you didn't know, I do sell these on my Etsy page whenever I have a mess up or a surplus or one that's going through the development process. So they're sold on my Etsy shop under discount. And this was another order that I had this week. I don't make clothes anymore because I have to charge too much to actually recoup for my labor. But this mother lost her baby at 18 weeks. And about 6 months ago, she ordered this doll with the sleeper. She picked out the clothes and everything. But anyway, the doll was misplaced and she really wanted another one. So I agreed to do another one with the sleeper. And there was fabric left over, so I made her drawstring bag out of the leftover fabric that I purchased for the sleeper. So this one is 10 inches and 10 ounces. And then there was this one. This is a custom order for someone who was looking for something they could sleep with. So it's weighted to just under 6 pounds, and I use this really soft material. I just oiled my machine, so I'm going to take a break, but this is the next order up, and it is 4 24-inch dolls. They're going to a theater production for a school somewhere. This one was also a custom order. She wanted glass beads instead of being stuffed with sand. These have the same weight as sand, but they're more readily washable. Sand actually leaves like a little water mark around where you spot clean it. But with the glass lids, that's less likely to happen. Problem with these is that they are $5 a pound. Actually, they're $6 a pound because I just bought this bag and it was $2 more than the last time I bought a bag. So she wants her baby stuffed with those, 7.5 pounds. And I bought these at Joann's Fabric. I didn't realize it until I was in the car that there's a little split in the seam here. So first I had it in my cloth bag and some beads went out in there. And then I had it in the front seat of my car and there's a big pile of glass beads. So 5 ounces total got away from this bag through this one little seam failure. This client specifically asked for a baby that was more chubby. And so I spent more than 30 hours and I've made this doll 9 times. And I have finally decided to just exaggerate the features. So this is the thigh of the doll. And this is the shoulder of the doll or the top of the arm. I think I've finally got it to work. That's the top of the leg. And the leg is stuffed. And I pinned it all together and hand sewed it so that I could scrunch it up like this. And I did cut the calf a little bigger, but of course I did the thigh a little bigger. So that's a little more full. And I'm going to do the same thing with the arms. And then once it's sewn into the body, I take the basting stitches out and it looks like this.
And this is how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with the results, and I might even decide to offer this style in the shop. So for this week, I did quite a few custom orders, and now I'm going to work on some unfinished projects and try using up some of these scraps I have lying around. And I'll be sure to take videos to share. Until next time, take care. Bye.